For over 3,000 years, one city has captured the imagination of humanity. A city of heroes, a city of kings, a city of war. A city many believed never existed. Its name was Troy. For centuries, people debated whether Troy was real or merely a legend created by the ancient poet Homer. Stories of mighty warriors, gods interfering in human affairs, and a giant wooden horse seemed more like fantasy than history. But buried beneath the soil of northwestern Turkey lay a secret that would change archaeology forever. Today, archaeologists agree that Troy was a real city located at Hisarlik in modern-day Turkey, strategically positioned near the Dardanelles and controlling important trade routes between Europe and Asia. Excavations have revealed thousands of years of continuous settlement at the site. This is the story of Troy, a story where myth meets reality.
Long before Rome, long before Athens reached its golden age, a settlement rose on a hill overlooking one of the most valuable waterways in the ancient world. Troy stood near the Dardanelles, the narrow passage connecting the Aegean Sea to the Black Sea. Whoever controlled this route could influence trade flowing between continents. Merchants carrying copper, tin, gold, grain, and luxury goods traveled through these waters. Troy sat directly in their path. Its location transformed it into a crossroads of civilizations. Archaeological evidence shows Troy acted as a bridge between Anatolia, the Balkans, and the Mediterranean world for thousands of years. Imagine standing on Troy's walls nearly 4,000 years ago. Below you, ships crossed the strait. Caravans moved across the landscape. Foreign languages filled the air. Wealth flowed through the city. And where wealth exists, conflict often follows.
One of the greatest surprises uncovered by archaeologists was that Troy wasn't a single city. It was many cities. Again and again, settlements were destroyed. Again and again, new people rebuilt on top of the ruins. Over centuries, layers accumulated. Today, archaeologists identify multiple major phases of Troy's existence, stretching back thousands of years. Think of it like a giant historical layer cake. Each generation inherited the remains of the previous one. Some cities ended in fire, others in earthquakes. Some simply faded away. Yet the location remained too valuable to abandon. The city kept returning, like a phoenix rising from its ashes. This cycle of destruction and rebirth would eventually make Troy one of the most important archaeological sites on Earth. Chapter 3.
Around the 8th century BC, a Greek poet named Homer told a story that would survive for nearly 3,000 years, the story of the Trojan War. According to legend, everything began with love, or perhaps obsession. A Trojan prince named Paris traveled to Sparta. There, he met Helen, the wife of King Menelaus, often described as the most beautiful woman in the world. Paris took Helen back to Troy. The Greeks were furious. King Agamemnon assembled a massive alliance of Greek kingdoms. Hundreds of ships crossed the sea. Their mission was simple: bring Helen back, destroy Troy. What followed was supposedly a 10-year war, the greatest conflict of the ancient age. Heroes like Achilles, Hector, Ajax, and Odysseus became legends. Their names echo through history even today. But for centuries, scholars wondered, was any of it real? Or was it simply a story?
No image is more famous than the Trojan Horse.
According to legend, after years of failed attacks, the Greeks devised a brilliant trick. They built an enormous wooden horse, then pretended to sail away. The Trojans believed victory was theirs. They brought the horse inside the city walls. What they didn't know was that Greek soldiers were hidden inside. Under cover of darkness, the warriors emerged. They opened the gates. The Greek army returned. Troy fell. The city burned. Its people were slaughtered or enslaved. Whether the horse itself actually existed remains unknown. Many historians suspect it may have been symbolic rather than literal. Yet the story has endured for thousands of years. Even today, the phrase Trojan Horse describes hidden threats and deception. Few ancient stories have had such a lasting impact on global culture.
No image is more famous than the Trojan Horse. According to legend, after years of failed attacks, the Greeks devised a brilliant trick. They built an enormous wooden horse. For centuries, Troy remained lost. Most scholars considered it a myth. Then came a determined German businessman. His name was Heinrich Schliemann. Unlike many academics of his time, Schliemann believed Homer was describing a real place. In 1870, he began digging at a mound called Hisarlik in modern Turkey. What happened next shocked the world. Beneath the ground lay the remains of an ancient city. Then another, and another. Schliemann had uncovered In 1873, Schliemann announced an astonishing discovery: gold jewelry, silver vessels, bronze weapons, ancient treasures unlike anything he had ever seen. He called it Priam's treasure, named after King Priam, ruler of Troy in Homer's epic. Newspapers around the world exploded with excitement. Had the wealth of Troy finally been found? Unfortunately, reality proved more complicated. Modern archaeologists believe the treasure came from a much older layer of settlement, perhaps 1,000 years older than the legendary Trojan War. Yet the discovery captured global attention. Suddenly, Troy was no longer just a story. It was becoming history. This remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Did the Trojan War actually happen? The honest answer is, we don't know. There is no definitive proof of a 10-year war exactly as Homer described it. There are no surviving eyewitness accounts, no detailed battle records, no ancient news reports. Yet there are intriguing clues. Archaeologists have found evidence that parts of Troy suffered violent destruction around the late Bronze Age. The city possessed massive defensive walls. Its strategic location made it valuable. And ancient texts outside of Homer refer to places and names that may be connected to Troy. Many historians believe a real conflict may have inspired the legend. Over centuries, stories grew. Facts mixed with imagination. Heroes became larger than life. History transformed into myth. The result became the Iliad, one of the most influential works ever written.
Around 1200 BC, civilizations across the eastern Mediterranean entered crisis. Powerful kingdoms collapsed. Trade networks disintegrated. Entire societies disappeared. Historians call it the Late Bronze Age collapse. Troy appears to have suffered during this turbulent period. Whether destroyed by invaders, internal conflict, natural disaster, or a combination of factors remains uncertain. What is clear is that the ancient world was changing. Old powers vanished, new civilizations emerged, and Troy's greatest days came to an end. Yet its story was far from over.
Most ancient cities fade into obscurity. Troy became immortal. Greek poets wrote about it. Roman emperors celebrated it. Medieval artists painted it. Modern filmmakers recreated it. Generations grew up hearing its story. The legend crossed languages, religions, and continents. Few places have shaped human imagination more profoundly. Even today, millions know the names Achilles, Hector, Helen, and Odysseus. Not because of archaeology, not because of history, but because stories survive. And Troy may be the greatest story ever told.
Was Troy exactly as Homer described? Probably not. Did a great city once stand at Hisarlik? Absolutely. The archaeological site of Troy preserves evidence of thousands of years of human history and remains one of the world's most famous ancient sites. Somewhere between myth and reality lies the truth. A wealthy city, a strategic crossroads, a place fought over, rebuilt, and remembered. A city destroyed countless times, yet never forgotten. Because while stone walls eventually crumble, legends live forever. And Troy became a legend.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe this channel for next episode.